Dear brothers and sisters, today I bring you an extraordinary story, a celestial revelation hidden for decades, a vision that transformed the life of a pope during one of the most challenging times of his pontificate. We will speak of Pope Pius XII, his dedication, the unjust accusations he faced, and his vision of Jesus Christ. This story is not just a piece of church history, but a testament to unwavering faith and divine intervention. Before we delve into the extraordinary vision that Pope Pius XII experienced, it is necessary to clarify a dark point that has unjustly cast shadows over his figure: the unfounded accusations of complicity with Nazism. For years, he was depicted as the Pope of Hitler, accused of remaining silent in the face of Nazi atrocities. This defamation is one of the greatest falsehoods of recent history, fueled by communist propaganda from the former Soviet Union and perpetuated by works like The Deputy by Rolf Hochhuth, a play that presented a falsified portrait of the pontiff, commissioned and devised by the KGB. Despite this, the truth is finally coming to light. Pope Pius XII was a great antagonist of Hitler, a man who worked in the shadows to counter the Führer's diabolical plans. Historical documents and testimonies from the era show that Pacelli actively participated in the conspiracy against Hitler, secretly collaborating with the Allies. The Führer himself planned to invade the Vatican to kidnap and deport the hated Pope. But thanks to his precautions and unwavering faith, Hitler's evil plans did not come to fruition. Pope Francis, in an interview with the Argentine newspaper La Vanguardia, defended the memory of his predecessor, recalling how Pius XII hid many Jews in convents in Rome and other Italian cities, and even in the summer residence of Castel Gandolfo. There, in the Pope's room, on his very bed, 42 children were born, children of Jews and other persecuted people who had taken refuge there, said Pope Francis. So, dear brothers and sisters, why have these lies taken root? Why for decades has Pius XII been accused of his supposed silences? The truth is that what remained silent was the secret war between the angelic pastor and the demonic dictator. Recent publications, documents, and testimonies allow us to see beyond the slander, restoring to Pius XIII his rightful role as a defender of justice and faith. The postulator of Pius XII's cause for beatification, Jesuit Father Peter Gumpel, has collected hundreds of testimonies and studied all the documents of the Vatican Secret Archive on Pacelli's pontificate. He affirmed that Pius XII and the Catholic Church did everything reasonably possible to save the Jews. Pope Francis himself stated that Pius XII was once seen as the great defender of the Jews, and that his role must be understood in the context of the time. An important acknowledgement also came from the BBC, which admitted that the theory of Pius XIV's silences in the face of Nazi atrocities does not reflect the truth of the facts. The BBC corrected its error, recognizing that the public statements of subsequent popes and Pius XII's efforts to save the Jews were significant and noteworthy. Brothers and sisters, the truth about Pius XII is finally emerging. This pontiff was not a complicit of Nazism, but a silent fighter for justice and truth. And now, with this new light on his figure, we can fully appreciate the personal miracle he experienced. Imagine a man, gravely ill, feeling the end of his earthly journey drawing near. This man is Pope Pius XII, the shepherd of the Catholic Church during World War II, a period of darkness and suffering for humanity. In those moments of extreme weakness, While his body was tormented by pain, Pius XII incessantly repeated the prayer, Anima Christi. And just as he reached the invocation, In hora mortis meae vocame, in the hour of my death, call me, a miracle occurred. He saw beside him the sweet and comforting figure of Jesus Christ. It was not a dream, but a vision, a vivid and comforting reality. This extraordinary event was reported in few documents and remained a well-kept secret for years. The Italian weekly Oggi in 1955 reported, "The Pope was gravely ill. He saw beside his bed the sweet figure of Jesus. At that moment, the Holy Father thought that the Master had come to call him to himself, and calmly responding to the call, he continued the prayer, Iub me venire ad te, command me to come to you. But Jesus had not come to take him, but to comfort him, to reassure him that his mission on earth was not yet over." Brothers and sisters, this episode reveals a side of Pope Pius XII often overlooked, a side that highlights his deep faith and his intimate connection with Christ. But why was this event not made public? Why did Pius XII choose silence about this extraordinary vision? The answer lies in his humility and his desire not to speculate on such a sacred gift. He wanted his experience to remain a moment of personal grace, not a pretext to attract attention to himself. Today, as we reflect on this story, let us remember the importance of truth and justice. Let us remember that even in the darkest moments, the light of Christ can appear to comfort and guide us. Pope Pius XII was a beacon of hope in a dark period, and his story must be told and recognized for what it truly was, a testament of faith, courage, and love for humanity. May the Lord bless us and help us see the truth beyond the lies, and may we always seek the light even in the darkest moments. Let us know what you think in the comments, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new videos. May the peace of the Lord be with you all.